Aquarius, welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. Today is a timeless reading, so whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there might be a message for you. This reading is not a continuation from previous readings, so just keep that in mind. So today I'll be tapping into Twin Flame Collective and looking at your Divine Masculine energies first, then your energies towards them, and then the connecting energy for both of you. I'm also going to get oracle cards and messages from your Divine Masculine. Now, if you'll be interested, I will have the extended link down below in the description box, and we're going to look more deeply into your connection and what your Divine Masculine intentions might be for you at this time. Now, I want you to remember that it is a general reading, so please take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. Also keep in mind that energies are not gender specific, so assign the roles for yourself as needed. Cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on my channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, sharing, or leaving me comments. I am truly grateful for all of your support and feedback. Okay guys, so now let's get started. Let's go ahead and see what kind of energies might be surrounding your Divine Masculine at this time. So let's take a look. Okay, we do have self-worth is coming through. We have intuition. And let's grab one more. And we have clarity. Beautiful. So I feel like your Divine Masculine might be really tapping right now into their intuition to find this clarity, to find answers. What I'm also seeing with the self-worth card is that maybe finally they are really starting to work on themselves. For some of them, they might have struggled with their self-worth, with their confidence or courage when it comes to this connection, and now they're really working on themselves, trying to improve themselves in any way, and also at the same time maybe even tapping into more of their divine feminine side, where they are accessing this intuition in order to gain this clarity, okay, which is a good sign here. Now let's grab some tarot and see what might be going on. Okay, so let's look at their mental space first and see what kind of thoughts they have when it comes to this connection and you at this time. So let's get a few cards. Okay, we do have the Three of Cups coming through. We have Nine of Swords, and we do have the Five of Wands. Okay, so I do see a little bit of a conflict here when it comes to their mental space. This could be inner conflict, or there might actually be other people interfering this connection, since we do have the Three of Cups. For some of you guys, either you or your Divine Masculine might be involved with somebody else. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic connections. It could be family members that might be interrupting this connection, or it could be friends, okay, affecting and really influencing this connection. So again, take it how it might resonate for you, but I feel like this interference here between you and your Divine Masculine actually creates some sort of conflict and a lot of worry and anxiety when it comes to thinking about it. So for some of you that know that either you or your Divine Masculine might be involved with either karmic partner or any other romantic you know, connection here. It gives this divine masculine a lot of stress. Okay, they're actually really worried that maybe you might not be available at this time, or they might be in a circumstances where they cannot be really letting go of that connection for any particular reason. Okay, so it creates a lot of conflict within themselves, and on the surface here, in actual reality, it also might create obstacles and challenges when it comes to this connection. But overall, they do want to reconcile with you with the Three of Cups, and they do want to have this connection with you. Okay, and they're quite thinking a bit of about you, divine feminine, and about this connection. So you are I don't want to say constantly, but a lot on their mind. Okay, so let's take a look and see when it comes to their feelings. Okay, so let's look at their heart space. So what might be going on in that aspect? Okay, whoops. So we do have the Six of Pentacles coming through. Okay, we do have the Three of Wands, and we have the King of Swords. Okay, so right now they are embracing this energy of a King of Swords, so they might be actually showing you a side to themselves where they might be hiding their feelings or acting a certain way where it might give you an impression that this divine masculine does not care about this connection or you, because King of Swords tends to be emotionally unavailable, emotionally detached, cold. Okay, so they might really give you this impression here. However, when it comes to their feelings, I do see the Six of Pentacles here. So I'm really seeing that this divine masculine actually wants to give to you and to the situation in terms of their feelings and emotion. However, they might be holding themselves back and being more rational, logical rather than emotional. Okay, and we didn't get any cups energy, so I'm seeing that they're really trying to either control their emotions at this time, or even suppress them. With the Three of Wands, they do want some sort of expansion here. They might even have plans on coming into your life, divine feminine, and actually reciprocating the feelings that maybe you have given to them in the past with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, they also might be thinking that before they were just not giving enough attention or time to you, and they're actually really, you know, acknowledging that. So for some of you, this might be the case why they're really in this King of Swords energy. However, I feel that they do want some sort of reciprocity here with the Six of Pentacles. They do want equal give and take in this connection. However, when it comes to their feelings, I don't see either their emotions being shown here, okay, for some reason, because they might be either hiding them or suppressing them. Or what I'm also getting, that perhaps this divine masculine hasn't developed any I'm not saying that they don't have any feelings for you, but they haven't developed like strong feelings for you, deep feelings for you just yet. It really depends on your situation. If you just recently met this divine masculine, then you know, this might be something that they're still processing, and this is in the process of growing in terms of their feelings and emotions here. Okay, and for some of you who have known this divine masculine for a long time, I do feel that they might be just not wanting to either face their own emotions or even acknowledge that they do have these emotions for you. However, they are really stressed about this situation when it comes to your connection here, perhaps being in the separation, other people interrupting this connection. It's really affecting this divine masculine at this time. Okay, so let's see what might be shifting and changing for them in the near future. So let's see what kind of energies will be coming through. Okay, we do have the Moon card, another major arcana, which is connected to the sign of Pisces. We have the Knight of Cups. And we do have the Sun, okay, another major arcana connected to the sign of Leo. Okay, interesting. We do have the Moon and the Sun. So I am seeing here with this Moon card that your divine masculine still holds a lot of fears when it comes to this connection, and it could be subconscious even. Okay, so they might not even acknowledge that here. However, with this Moon card, there's still a lot of illusions here, fears, a lot of hidden emotions. Okay, so as I said, your divine masculine might be really hiding their true feelings and emotions. We do have the Knight of Cups, so they do have feelings for you. However, I feel like they're not willing to show you these emotions at this time, but we do have the Sun here, so definitely something is coming into play here and something might be shifting here. If this divine masculine will be able to overcome their own fears, okay, and any illusions that they may have in regards to this connection, they're really going to step into the Sun energy. Things are going to be illuminated. They're really going to face their fears. They're actually going to be, you know, stepping into this place of fulfillment, happiness, and actually, you know, this card signifies that there's significant change is happening for your divine masculine, and it's a very positive change because the Sun card does talk about you know, happiness here. So I do see that in the future your divine masculine might really have to face their own fears in order to really step into this place of happiness within themselves. Okay, and I do see them overcoming any fears that might be holding them back. Okay, so I do see positive shift here for your divine masculine, but they might need some time to really think through and face their own fears here. Okay, especially when it comes to maybe revealing their emotions because of this Knight of Cups. But there definitely might be, you know, after a period of time, after maybe doing their shadow work and healing any aspects of themselves, they are going to be, you know, stepping into their, you know, power and really perhaps illuminating and coming forward with their feelings to you, divine feminine. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So now let's grab other deck and take a look at your energies when it comes to this connection, what your thoughts might be, okay, at this time in regards to your divine masculine. So let's take a look. Okay, we do have the Five of Inspiration, which is the Five of Wands. Okay, so you guys are mirroring this energy, this conflict, this that might be going on between you two. Okay, so again, it could be because of other people are being involved. We do have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Five of Cups. Wow. So for you, Divine Feminine, I'm also getting that you might be really struggling with overcoming either either you had some sort of arguments or fight or disagreements with this Divine Masculine in the physical, okay, or this could be your inner conflict when it comes to this whole situation. But definitely this conflict is not serving either you or your Divine Masculine. So I am seeing that you might be putting up boundaries because you guys had a lot of disagreements here, or maybe a lot of interference here in your connection. And now when you do think about this whole situation, it gives you a great sense of sadness, a great sense of disappointment. Maybe you might be feeling that this connection has ended for you guys with this Five of Cups here. You're kind of in this grieving state where you might be really having regrets, you might be really hurt, you might be really feeling sad, depressed, all of that, just because, again, it could be other people interrupting, or it could be actual, you know, argument, fight with your Divine Masculine that you guys have experienced in the past. And it is really affecting you, especially when it comes to your mental space. I feel like you've been thinking about it a lot, and it's just really gives you it really brings you into this lower vibrational energy. So you really gotta stay away from any negative thoughts patterns that you might have, especially, you know, if you still haven't worked through any if you haven't worked through any challenges here, and you might be feeling you know, you might be feeling really hurt in the situation. You do need to start looking at yourself here and start doing your own healing, and perhaps there has to be some sort of a break here between you two, where you do need to let go of the situation for now in order to resolve this conflict between you two, because I feel like you might be really in your head about this whole situation. And especially if you have a tendency to overthink, overanalyze, then you better, you know, start really controlling your own thoughts and how you might be thinking about the situation. Okay, because it might be causing you more pain and might be causing you more stress. So let's see here, when it comes to your feelings and emotions, what might be happening between you two. So on your side, Divine Feminine, what are your feelings for this Divine Masculine at this time? We do have the Three of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we do have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so you're definitely going through a lot right now with the Three of Swords and Five of Pentacles. There's definitely heartbreak, pain, suffering. You might also be experiencing abandonment issues, especially if you had any abandonment. This Divine Masculine has really triggered that, and you pretty much might be sitting in this dark energy, miserable energy of, you know, going through this pain alone. So you do need to start addressing all of that, Divine Feminine, in order to get yourself out of this miserable place. You gotta start facing your shadow self and do the healing work for you. I do see the Ace of Wands here, so there's definitely passion here between you two. You are still, in a way, might be holding on to an idea where you might be really wanting this new passionate beginning, but at the same time there's a lot of inner conflict, a lot of inner pain and suffering that you're still experiencing, and I don't see you unfortunately being aligned within your energies, because there's a lot of mental confusion, there's a lot of mental struggle here and emotional struggle at the same time. So you really need to step aside and try to find time to work on yourself, because this is something necessary for you to do in order to improve the situation between you and your Divine Masculine. And they also need to, you know, address any issues that they might have at this time, any fears, any you know, limiting beliefs that they might have, or even if you know, if this is them in being involved with somebody else, then they definitely need to let go of that other person in order for you guys to be together at this time. So let's see here, what is actually shifting and changing for you, Divine Feminine, at this time. Okay, we do have the Two of Pentacles energy. We have Nine of Swords. And we have the King of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you're definitely on the fence here when it comes to making maybe a decision right now to step aside from this connection with this Two of Pentacles. You might have also a lot of things going on in your own life, and it's just creating a lot of challenges for you. You are feeling really stressed with the Nine of Swords. You might be even having difficulty sleeping at night. However, this energy is really keeping you in this low vibrational energy, and this is something you definitely don't want to do. Again, with this King of Cups, what Spirit is indicating here, that you need to take charge of your own emotions here. You do need to come into balance with your emotions, because right now you're definitely not aligned, and you know, this is something that you need to do and take care of in the first place. So you do need to embrace this King of Cups energy in order to become stable within your own emotions and your thoughts as well. So definitely I do see you struggling a little bit with this Two of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. However, I am seeing you actually mastering your emotions. Okay, so it's a good thing, but it might be a little bit challenging for you and might take some time. So don't rush this process, don't be impatient with yourself. Just really try to be more nurturing and loving towards yourself, because you do need to find this self-love within you at this time. Okay, Divine Feminine, I'm really see you struggling at this time. However, I do see that you'll be overcoming that period, this difficult period in your life. You just really need to start taking small steps towards your healing here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the connecting energies for both of you. So let me pull this, put this aside. What is the connecting energies for both of you at this time? Okay, we do have the Knight of Swords energy. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, you both are really hurt in this situation. And the Ace of Swords. Wow, all sword energies. So with this Nine of Swords, you're definitely feeling angry at one another. You're definitely experiencing this anger, this resentment. You are feeling hurt, both of you, and that's where this conflict is coming from, because you both are not seeing eye to eye. At the same time, this divine masculine might have hurt you, you might have hurt them, and you're just not, you know, seeing how you might be affecting one another right now. You both are sitting in this Three of Swords energy, so we do have Three of Swords energy showing up for both of you, and it's coming for your divine masculine as well. Perhaps they also know that they've hurt you, okay, and I feel like this has also affected them significantly, okay. But the message that I'm getting here right now, that you both need to forgive one another, okay, for previous mistakes, actions, whatever what was happening between you two, because this anger, this resentment, it's really not serving this connection at this time. So definitely you do need to find this clarity with this Ace of Swords, and I feel like your divine masculine is trying to tap into their intuition to find that clarity, that breakthrough that actually could help you both find solution to your existing challenges. And you, divine feminine, also need to perhaps take a closer look at this whole situation, because right now there's a lot of pain, a lot of suffering within you both, and perhaps right now you do need to take this break and really accept this separation as a necessary thing, because you both need healing at this time. Especially you, divine feminine, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of hurt, a lot of resentment, a lot of you know, this inner conflict going on, stress, anxiety, all of these things. Maybe for some of you, abandonment issues, inner childhood wounding. So there's so much you gotta do at this time. So definitely start addressing your own healing here, because this is something you need to do, and Spirit is indicating that you need to take control of your emotions. You might be overly reacting to certain things, and this is just because you've been hurt before and you're not fully healed, so you might be reacting a certain way. So again, take a closer look, what might be really triggering you at this time, or something that comes from a place of this deep hurt that you have, divine feminine. Okay, I do see you overcoming this. It might take a while for you, but definitely you need to start addressing that. Okay, so I think I've said enough. I probably repeated myself like 5 times, but this is just because this strong message is coming for you guys. Unfortunately, this is a heavier reading today, but these are the messages that I need to tell you. Okay, so let's get into your oracle cards. So what else Spirit wants you to know at this time in regards to this connection? Okay, we have, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, that is exactly what I was saying as well, that you do need to take a better, closer look maybe have a different approach to the situation. Perhaps you're not seeing something, and this is because again, you've been really hurt, and when people are hurt, they tend to see things from a lens of that perspective. Okay, so before you actually could see the situation clearly, you need to address any issues that you might have. Okay, now what else? This is the energy oracle. Okay, whoops, we have number 10, storm warning. Okay, I feel like you are already have been through the storm, or currently is going through the storm, and you know, spirit is indicating that yes, this is a challenging and difficult time for you, but as we all know, that storms do pass, and after the storm there's always, you know, sun coming up. So really have faith that this period in your life is also going to pass. So it might be a big lesson for you right now. However, it's actually, you know, for your highest good, and there is purpose in every lesson that we learn, and we cannot unfortunately learn by not having negative or difficult experiences. This is how we as humans learn. So spirit is indicating you just need to really pass through the storm, and there's going to be sun coming up for you. Okay, you just really need to persevere and do your work here. Okay, so they know that it is a challenging and difficult time for you, but it shall pass too. Okay, what else? Okay, we have rainbow blessings. What comes after the storm? The rainbow. Okay, it says blessings are showering your life. So just like I said, after the storm, there's going to be blessings coming into your life. You just gotta be really patient with yourself and do what is necessary for you to do. And spirit is indicating that there are some blessings that are going to be entering your life. So don't get discouraged. Okay, here, because there's something beautiful going to be coming out of the situation. Okay, and let's get one more card from the spell casting deck, and then we'll move into your messages. Okay, we have willpower. I feel like maybe right now you're being tested here. And spirit is really wanting you to gather all your willpower here, because this is really necessary to pick yourself up, to really build the strength, this endurance within you that will give you an opportunity later on to really step into that power that you already have. Okay, so really spirit again is indicating that they do require you to have that willpower to go through these challenges, and yes, they know that you can do it. Okay, it's just a matter of divine timing here and being patient with yourself. Okay, so let's get this sacred soulmates deck to see what other messages spirit has for you when it comes to this connection. Okay, we do have forgiveness. Forgiveness is a liberating choice. So as I was saying, you both really need to find forgiveness within this connection. Again, it doesn't indicate that by forgiving this person, you're actually forgetting what they've done. You're just kind of liberating and freeing yourself from that burden. Okay, and same goes for them as well. So you definitely need to find that forgiveness when it comes to this connection. So what else? Okay, we have thought patterns. Get out of your head and into your heart. This is the truth. Yes, so you definitely were overthinking, over analyzing the situation, and the more you tap into these negative thought patterns, the more you bring more pain within you, and this is something you don't want to do. So again, if you have a tendency to overthink, overanalyze, or if you have that addiction here, then you definitely need to address that, and maybe try changing your mindset. Maybe instead of being so negative about the situation, try to find positive aspects of the situation. Okay, so what else? We have trust. I need to trust in the divine plan at this time, regardless of the external. Yes, exactly. So Spirit again is indicating that you do need to trust that this whole situation was necessary for your growth and evolution, because there is the bigger plan for you guys, and these tough lessons were actually, were like a test for both of you, and you do have the willpower, and there's eventually going to be rainbow blessings coming in for you, because you have been persevering, and you're going to overcome these challenges, okay, when it comes to this connection. So this is all for a bigger purpose here. And we have true love. This is a divine connection. So again, Spirit is wanting you to know that this is a divine connection here. Twin flames are definitely challenging connections. They're rare and they're very intense. However, when you guys came into this earth plane, you already have you and your twin flame already decided that you would go through all these challenges together. So again, Spirit is just reminding you that this connection is divine, and this is something that it will give you a lot of willpower. At the end, you are going to find yourself. At the end of your journey, you will finally come into alignment with yourself. You just really got to trust this process, okay, even though it might seem difficult for you to do so at this time. Okay, now let's get some messages from your divine masculine. So what would they actually want to say to you? Okay, this one says, I see myself having kids with you. So for some of you, this divine masculine is actually wanting to create family, okay, and have kids in the future. This one says, I don't want to lose you. So definitely they don't want to lose you in any way, and you guys are still very connected in the 5D realm. So know that in spirit you're always connected together, even though in 3D, in our reality, it might seem otherwise. Okay, we have, I don't feel good enough for you, okay? And I feel like with the self-worth card, they're definitely trying to find their self-worth and courage and confidence, okay? So they might also have some issues with not feeling good enough for you in some way here, okay? And we have, now is not the right time. So this divine masculine knows that right now is not the right time to approach the situation, and that is why you might not hear from them at this time, but because you both definitely need to go through these lessons, individual lessons, okay? And They do understand that right now you also need your own time here. So what other messages they have for you? Okay, it says you're so precious to me. So even though they might show you, you know, cold feelings towards you, or hide their feelings, you know, they just want you to know that you are very precious to them and very significant person in their life. So if you're doubting yourself, then stop doing that, because they're not just showing you their true feelings at this time. Okay. We have, I can see eternity in your eyes. So they do definitely want to, you know, be with you. And you know, since we get that message about kids and, you know, eternity, they're definitely wanting to be in your life for a long time and to have some sort of commitment with you, for some of you marriage or creating family together in the long term. We have, I miss you more than you know. Okay, so they do really miss you, even though they might not really show you. Again, here with their own actions towards you at this time. This one says, I'm terrified of you. So at the same time, they're also very intimidated and terrified, of you. Again, maybe because they know that you might be feeling really angry, you might be feeling really hurt in this situation, and they do know that you might not forgive them for something that they've done. Okay, so what other messages? Okay, this one says, my love for you will never fade away. So they do want you to know that maybe in the physical world, you guys might have a challenge of coming in together, but they still do hold a lot of love for you, and this love will never fade for you. Even if you guys are not going to be together, they still want you to know that they will hold these feelings for you. Okay, so what else? We have, you turn me on in so many ways. So there is this passionate side to them where they do feel a lot of physical attraction, and it's very common for twin flame to have that intense physical attraction. It does not mean that this is just connection here based on physical, you know, attraction. There's also, you know, deep feelings here, but usually divine masculines tend to hide their true feelings or even suppress their own feelings. Okay, we have, I'm stuck in a karmic relationship. So for some of you guys, this might be your divine masculine who is having a hard time letting go of their karmic situation, karmic partner here, and it does cause them a lot of stress, anxiety, and conflict here, and they know that it's causing you a lot of heartache and stress. So they do acknowledge that maybe right now the circumstances they're in, perhaps they cannot change that situation for whatever reasons, and they just, you know, really feel awful about it. And we have, I want to feel your touch on my skin. So again, there's this very passionate energies coming through where they do want to be close to you and be able to actually feel you right next to them. Okay, so those were their messages to you. I know, guys, this was a bit difficult reading today, but definitely, you know, there's good things to look for, because Spirit is indicating this whole situation is actually will really empower you and bring some, you know, blessings into your life. So stay optimistic, hopeful about this connection, and there's a lot of things you need to work on at this time. So I hope you will, take that advice and do what is necessary for you guys. Otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys at my next readings. Take care.